7 News reporter Dave Jordan.
And he's live in Greenville to show us how the weather's holding up there. Dave?
Hey there, guys. You know, Chrissy just talked about how this precipitation is not showing up on the radar. You can't see it either on the camera, but it is coming down lightly, not as heavily as was earlier predicted. Now, this is a look at Pleasantburg behind me. This is obviously the beginning of rush hour. We are at the corner of Pleasantburg and East North Street. Commuters making their way home. Not a lot of incidents on the road today, but certainly this was not the case earlier. We saw earlier in Greer, there was at least one accident that involved traffic and weather conditions. So a lot of people here just basically pacing themselves as they make their way home this evening. And the inclement weather that we were expecting earlier doesn't seem to be showing up, and that's obviously good news for a number of reasons. As for the temperature, it is still pretty cold out here, so whatever does fall will, as Christy said, likely stick around, and that impact will be felt throughout the evening. Diane Gordon, back to you guys.
So, Dave, I know you've been driving around quite a bit today. Have you seen any spots yourself that were kind of glazed over a bit?
I saw a few spots. For the most part, the drivers in the upstate areas, particularly in Greenville and Greer, were on their P's and Q's as they were. You didn't really see a lot of the accidents that you would normally expect whenever there is a little bit of snow, a little bit of ice, a little bit of sleet. But as I mentioned, we did see some accidents in Greer, at least one that was weather related, but we need to check and find out what else is going on. But for the most part, pretty clear sailing from my view.
All right, Dave, we send you to cover the weather, Dave, because of your fantastic collections of hats. You look great out there, buddy. Thank you for that.
It's important, of course, to stay warm. And speaking of those crashes, officials already blaming weather for several accidents today. This one involved 3 cars. They crashed on I-26 westbound in Polk County here. Luckily, no one was hurt, but it did cause a traffic backup. Troopers say the slick roads also led to other highway crashes, as well as more accidents on secondary roads across the state. Sometimes you can't avoid getting out on the roads, though, so we have this interactive map on WSPA.com to show you exactly what kind of conditions you'll be dealing with along your route. From fog to ice and ponding on the roads, just zoom in to see exactly what you may be driving through. And you can also get the latest road conditions on the 7 News app. We've updated it so you can get a customized forecast just for your neighborhood. And of course, it provides easy access to any school closings and delay information. So download it today. It is free at your app store.
This past year has been a